As is the norm, the rowdy Philadelphia 76ers fanbase tried their best to get under the skin of LeBron James when the Los Angeles Lakers were in town Sunday night. James responded with a season-high 29 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists, including 10 straight points in clutch time to ice the 112-108 win. James also fired back at a fan at courtside who poked fun at the NBA veteran over his receding hairline. "You still ain't got no hair though," said the 76ers fan in a video circulating on X. James would initially accept the cards dealt to him by his genetics. "It happens," James said, acknowledging his hair loss. James, however, quickly reminded the fan that he has generational wealth. "I know what I do got, though. Plenty of it," said James, the first active NBA player to cross a net worth of $1 billion. LeBron James takes over. James also single-handedly willed the Lakers to a win on Sunday. When he checked back into the game at the 5:25 mark in the fourth quarter, the Lakers had just a 2-point cushion, 98-96. Thereafter, he hit a 22-foot jumper at the 4:25 mark, a 3 at the 3:43 mark, and then buried the 76ers with another tray at the 1:12 mark. The final dagger came at the 27.4 mark when he splashed a step-back shot from the left wing to give the Lakers a 110-105 lead, closing the door on the home team. James said that he wasn't planning on making a barrage of jumpers from the left wing and just responded to how the 76ers defense played him. "You just play the game how it unfolds," James said, via the Athletic's Dan Woik. "I feel like Austin Reeves had some really good looks tonight, but he wasn't in the rhythm that he's been in all season. And I understood that traveling from a different country back here with a newborn could be very taxing on you, not only mentally but physically, and shout out to Luka Doncic and his family for the newborn. That's amazing. So I felt like the opportunity kind of presented itself in a way that if I felt like my two heavy hitters kind of didn't have it or needed a little kick, I tried to punch in from there." Streak in rearview mirror. The performance came just a few nights after James had his 1,297-game double-digit scoring streak snapped in a win against the Toronto Raptors. Entering Sunday's game, James was averaging a career-low 14.1 points while struggling to find his rhythm amid concerns about his health. Lakers head coach J.J. Redick felt the performance was a good reminder that the 40-year-old still had a lot left in the tank. "I do think it's important to be reminded every now and then of what you're capable of," Coach Redick said of James' 29-point performance. "And for him to have the injuries and then to sort of start the season playing catch-up in a way, and start the season playing catch-up with a team that is also in a really good rhythm, and that's, as a player, I don't care how good you are, that's tough to figure out. So tonight was super important." The Los Angeles Lakers G League team, the South Bay Lakers, needed this kind of performance now more than ever. To end South Bay's 3-game losing streak, shooting guard Kobe Buffkin scored 42 points in a 141-130 victory against the Rip City Remix on Sunday. Buffkin, a University of Michigan product, shot an efficient 13-20 from the field and added 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. The Atlanta Hawks selected Buffkin 15th overall in the 2023 NBA Draft, playing a combined 27 games with them across the 2023-24 and 2024-25 seasons. So far, he has not spent any time with the Lakers' top team. Buffkin is a gifted scorer. Buffkin shares a first name with the late, great Kobe Bryant, but will obviously need a lot more 40-point games to be on the same level as the Lakers legend. As a sophomore at Michigan, Buffkin received a 2023 third-team All-Big Ten selection. In 33 games, he averaged 14 points per game while shooting 35% from three-point range. He led the Wolverines with 34 minutes played per game. Buffkin scored a career-high 28 points against Wisconsin on February 26, 2023, and his shooting abilities have clearly blossomed since. A couple more performances like Sunday's, and Buffkin may earn himself a standard contract in the NBA. The Los Angeles Lakers are still waiting for the Miami Heat to soften their stance on former All-Star Andrew Wiggins, but the latest reporting suggests little progress has been made. According to NBA insider Jake Fisher, the Heat is indeed willing to part with Andrew Wiggins and his $28.2 million salary in the proverbial right deal. The report, however, signals that Miami is not budging without a return it deems significant. Fisher added that Wiggins could be included in a Miami trade package for Giannis Antetokounmpo if the two-time MVP requests a move and the Milwaukee Bucks invite a full bidding war. Despite that possibility, Wiggins remains one of the Lakers' top trade targets, particularly as the franchise looks for defensive help on the perimeter and a proven postseason contributor. Why the Lakers want Wiggins, and what they're willing to offer. The Lakers' interest in Wiggins is well documented. Per Lakers Daily's Ashish Mathur, the franchise remains intrigued by the former #1 pick and 2022 NBA champion for his defensive versatility and physical profile on the wing. Wiggins has many fans within the Lakers organization, Mathur wrote. He's an athletic wing who can defend at a high level, get to the rim, and shoot from beyond the arc. Mathur also reported that Heat President Pat Riley may be unwilling to do business with the Lakers because of lingering tension stemming from LeBron James' exit from Miami in 2014. The odds of Riley helping the Lakers were described as very, very low. Meanwhile, Clutch Point's Brett Siegel reported that Miami seeks a future first-round pick and 2 rotational players in discussions around Wiggins. The Lakers could match that structure, with 1 first-round pick available in season and 3 in the offseason, but the question remains whether they are willing to go all in. Cap strategy in play. Lakers weigh Wiggins versus future stars. The Rob Pelinka-led front office is reportedly prioritizing cap flexibility for 2027, when Nikola Jokic, Antetokounmpo, and several All-NBA talents could hit the open market. Because Wiggins holds a player option for 2026 to 27, the Lakers may view him as a lower-risk acquisition compared to stars on longer deals. Clutch Point's Anthony Owen reported in June that Miami previously expressed interest in Rui Hachimura in a Wiggins to LA framework. Talks advanced, but stalled once the Heat asked for more than Hachimura. Giannis' trade landscape could pit Lakers and Heat against each other. While the Lakers continue to monitor Wiggins, they may become rivals, not partners, with the Heat if Antetokounmpo decides to move on. Fox 32 Chicago's Lou Canellis reported that Luka Doncic has been pushing behind the scenes for the Lakers to explore a trade for Antetokounmpo, whose future in Milwaukee has again drawn league-wide attention. Giannis wanted to be traded. His first choice was the Knicks, Canellis said. The Lakers inquired, and Luka Doncic himself inquired. The Bucks reportedly rejected the Knicks' unwillingness to include Karl-Anthony Towns, and Los Angeles entered the inquiry from a similar position of limited assets. Still, the Lakers, currently second in the Western Conference, offer the allure of pairing Antetokounmpo with Doncic, who is playing at an MVP level. Lakers waiting, but not waiting forever. The Heat may be willing to trade Wiggins, but not on the Lakers' terms, and the Lakers have plenty to consider as they balance near-term depth, future star hunts, and the cap chessboard ahead. Whether Wiggins becomes a defensive solution for Los Angeles or a trade piece in a much larger Antetokounmpo sweepstakes will depend on who blinks first.